That's what SUV customers are looking for, but they also want it refined, because refined means fuel efficient, refined means aerodynamic and stuff. Refined also means higher class or higher end product. And so rugged and refined is definitely the way that we're going to describe this product today. There's a lot of little things at the front of the vehicle that are going to be dead giveaways, exactly what vehicle it is in your model lineup. For instance, if you have the body color grille, it'll be a limited. Remember the satin silver finish? It's an XLT, and if it's a foundry gray, it's going to be the base model. If you see fog lamps up front, you're the XLT or the limited as well. So that's something that's on the more premium vehicle. As I mentioned before, you do have a larger, lower grille opening if you get the trailer tow prep package. So if you notice a larger, lower grille opening on the lot, remember you got that trailer tow prep package on that vehicle. My Explorer actually has the adaptive cruise control feature with collision warning and brake support. In the past, if you had adaptive cruise control, what was the dead giveaway on the front of the vehicle that you offered that feature? Exactly, you had that little plastic cover on the driver's side of that lower grille opening. Now we've actually hidden that radar right underneath the bumper cover itself to make that lower grille opening look a little bit more uniform.
Is this the larger lower opening? Do you have
this is the larger lower opening. I do have the trailer tow prep package, so it's just going to be just as far as top to bottom, it's going to be a little bit less than what you see on my particular vehicle. HIDs are an option on the limited only. Your standard headlamp will be a projector style headlamp, much like you have on all the other vehicles that we offer here at the dealership. A little thing that you'll notice about the vehicle is every single Explorer and the headlamp itself actually has Explorer written in it. That might seem insignificant, but to me, to customers, that shows attention to detail, right? So the customer comes up to that and says, look at the attention to detail right here. And it starts to make them think about all the other cool things Ford has done underneath the skin to make this an exceptional product for them. So it's higher quality, obviously, for that customer. That's something that's going to be a perception when they look at that headlamp itself. What are these sensors right here for?
Active Park Assist.
Active Park Assist. As I said before, that is a class exclusive option for us on the limited only. Keep that in mind. And that Active Park Assist feature, if you've never used it before, it's definitely something that is a wow factor. That if the vehicle has it, you should probably be demonstrating it to your customers. It doesn't have an exceptionally high take rate, but the customer will probably say, if this vehicle can do that, imagine what else it can do for me on a daily basis. So definitely a cool selling point for some of the folks that come in here looking at this vehicle. When you open up the hood, it does have the clamshell hood design, much like you all have on your Super Duty products, so the hood is a little bit lighter weight than the more conventional hood. It's also an aluminum hood, so aluminum is lighter weight, which means what goes up? Fuel efficiency. As I told you before, fuel economy is a major purchase motivator for this customer in general. When you look at the hood itself, you notice that you have a full perimeter hood seal, and you also, underneath the hood, have the soft density foam engine cover that we have on the Edge product too. So it's a sound absorbing engine cover, full perimeter hood seal. You got a lot of baffles in the A, the B, the C pillar, acoustic laminated windshield, acoustic laminated side glass. We have gone above and beyond what we've ever done in this product to quiet it down for our customers. Quiet is quality. The quieter we can make that interior cabin, the higher perceived quality when that customer's driving down the road. And that's one thing that I'm really proud of Ford for doing on all of our vehicles across our lineup. The new Mustang, the Fusion, the Taurus, everything is much, much quieter than it's ever been. That's an initiative that I think speaks volumes for where we're going with all of our vehicles, especially when you look at the quality that everybody's saying that we have in all of our products. A lot of that has to do with the fact that we're making them quieter than they've ever been before, for sure. Underneath the hood, there's just a couple little things to talk about as far as performance goes. 3.5 liter is standard equipment in every single vehicle. Like I said, you can opt up to that 2 liter EcoBoost. That's an optional engine, late availability sometime the end of first quarter next year. Standard 6-speed automatic transmission. The only thing that's going to differ is in the XLT and the Limited, select shift is standard equipment in those two particular transmissions. Right? Outside of that, there's really not a lot of exceptional content to go over. We'll go over most of it when we get back inside. Front-wheel drive standard equipment, intelligent 4-wheel drive is an option on the vehicle. It's a $2,000 option across the lineup, base, XLT, as well as the Limited. I think the big things, though, when you're opening up the hood, showing this vehicle to your customers, is obviously the soft density foam engine cover. It's sound absorbing to quiet the vehicle down. Full perimeter hood seal, the fact that it's an aluminum hood, those are going to be some pretty big selling points for us. Up underneath the vehicle, you'll notice a lower chin spoiler. That lower chin spoiler makes us more aerodynamic. It also quiets the vehicle down. It just does a great job of deflecting the air underneath the vehicle a little bit cleaner, so that way it doesn't roll up into the engine compartment. If it rolls up into the engine compartment, we create more drag. The more drag we create, the less aerodynamic we are, so what goes down? Fuel economy. On the flip side of that, if we have air rolling up into the engine compartment, that's a lot of wind noise that we actually hear inside the interior cabin. So if we can deflect that air a bit cleaner, and it's going to be more aerodynamic, it's obviously going to be quieter.